Good afternoon, evening, everybody. I'm going to do another chit chat video from my office. It's happening again. I think I said something in one of the videos that I wanted to post 3 videos a week. One of those would be travel related. As you know, I am a travel planner and I do like to travel, and we just recently traveled to Universal. We hope to travel to Disney over Christmas, and we like to vacation. So, you know, that's kind of one video done. I said I wanted to try to have a vlog a week, and then I wanted to have some other video, if not another vlog a week, because lately you guys are really loving vlogs. And honestly, vlogs are some of the easiest to film sometimes when I remember to film. But, and just like I said in the video, once school happened last year, I just got really busy and involved in the school, and I would forget to pick up a camera, and it's happening again. And at the same time, people are like, why do you work so much? Like, are things okay? Are finances okay? Like, why do you need to work? You know, what's going on? Well, I work because, one, I don't do well staying home and not doing anything. As my kids have gotten older and older, and they've gone, more and more of them have gone off to school or gone off on a more regular basis, or my older kids get bigger where they can, you know, kind of be a little bit more self-sufficient, I take on more responsibilities. I loved being a stay-at-home mom, and I still call myself a stay-at-home mom, even though I really don't anymore. But you know, I'm grateful that I was able to stay at home for as long as I did. But you know, my kids are a lot older. My baby is finally in full-time school all day long, and it just didn't make sense for me to stay at home anymore. I started doing YouTube a long time ago, and I don't make a lot of money on YouTube, pennies on YouTube, but it's enough to pay our internet bill, plain and simple. And then it's business expense, even better. So I do YouTube because I love looking back on the videos. You know, there are some videos where I sit down and it's informative, and I love getting the feedback from those videos when people are like, oh, that helped me so much, or you inspired me, or you made me get up and do something that I didn't want to do, or whatever, because I have videos like that and people like that that do that to me on YouTube. So YouTube just kind of has slowly grown. I'm not a big channel. I will never be a big channel, but I love it. I really, really love it. I like sharing things, and I like looking back on things, more importantly. So there's one. And then a couple years ago, after we moved here and I had a little bit more time on my hands because I kind of lost my social life and things like that, and my kids were in school and they were doing pretty well, I decided to start Scentsy. Scentsy is a multi-level marketing type of business. You know, you sell a product and whatever, and I did very well at Scentsy at first, and then I kind of pulled back a little bit, and I love Scentsy. I love the product. I really don't like bringing Bath & Body Works candles in my home anymore and stuff like that, and it's very expensive, and I've always had a lot of Scentsy warmers in my house, and I just really like the waxes, and it's something I enjoy. And now it's something that's easy, that, you know, if someone wants to have a party or they want to reach out to me because they know that I'm a consultant, I will happily do that for them. If they want me to help them place an order, I will happily do that for them. I'll post things every now and then on Instagram that then again I share on Facebook. But I try not to like overdo it with people with Scentsy and all that stuff. So that was August of, you're blocking my light. August of 2017. I think we had been in Georgia for a year at that point. Oh God, can you not? So then again, last year Ellie started school and I had even more time on my hands, and so it was last summer, and we all know that we like to travel, and we obviously all know that I like to go to Disney, and a lot of people had contacted me all the time asking me for help with Disney or asking me for my agent's thing, and a bunch of people had said, you should be a travel agent, you should be a travel agent, but at the time I didn't have the time to devote to it. So then when Ellie went to school, I'm like, okay, that's perfect time. So I did that, and I love being a travel agent, don't get me wrong, and I will probably be one for a while, but it's not enough to, like, I don't know how to say it. It's not enough to warrant passing up good paying jobs because I'm a travel agent, because I can take on more part-time jobs that way, by also being a travel planner as well. Can you not stand and watch me film? You know I hate that. I will go into your job tomorrow. I will go into your job tomorrow and I'll stand behind you and just stare at you.
Accent does it?
I'll do it all day long.
Well, pretty neat.
Go away, please. I'll do it. But yeah, so I've been a travel planner and I will be a travel planner until it doesn't make sense. But again, you know, since YouTube was a way that like basically, hey, you pay like the internet. And then Scentsy is just kind of an extra thing that it honestly helps with the kid stuff. It gives them their allowance. Sometimes it'll give me extra money to do things with them, to do events at their school or whatever. Like my kids have little things, like at the elementary school they have $1 Frosty Fridays. They like buying yearbooks. That's like $30 per yearbook. School pictures, things like that. So that's where Scentsy helps me. With our travel business, it basically is, hey, that's our vacation money. That's our vacation budget. That's how we can, you know, afford to go on trips. And then we also sometimes get really good discounts and things like that. And I enjoy it. That is a job that I love, and it doesn't feel like a job, and I don't get frustrated with it, and I don't get stressed out about it. And there's nothing better than planning someone's first Disney vacation. And now that we've been to Universal, I'm so excited to help people plan those. I'm planning more cruises. It's a dream job. It honestly is a dream job. But again, it's not a job yet that I am making full-time or even part-time money. I'm making good money on it, real good money, but you know, not enough. So a lot of people have heard me talk of, I'm going to be a substitute. I'm going to be a substitute. I am in the school all the time with the PTA. When we switched schools, and you know, after living here for a year, I did not like our previous school, the first school that we went to when we went to Georgia, and we changed schools, and I fell in love. And I found my tribe, and I found my people, and I love being involved in the PTA. I am an active member on the board. I am there all the time, and it just made sense to get my sub training. I can pick and choose my schedule. I can work as little as or as much as I want. I don't have to worry about when my kids are sick. I don't have to worry about when, you know, there's a teacher work day or whatever. Like I can really just kind of make my own hours, and it's more income, you know. 3 of my 4 kids right now need braces. We have quotes out so far for about $12,000. My car is old. I'm gonna need a new to me car soon. We normally buy like 8-year-old cars, and I drive them until they're about the age, a few years older than my car is now. I'm gonna need a new to me car soon. Trevor's going to need a car in a few years, and you know, they're starting high school and things are just getting more expensive. So it made sense for me to get another part-time job that would kind of pay the bills a little bit. So I'm at the school all the time. I might as well get paid for it, and I can still, like, the days that I have to work with my clients and do fast passes and things like that, those are the days I don't work. Those are the days I don't sub. I try to have some time each week where I do have a day where I can get my cleaning done and chores done, and just still have a day off and not have to work all the time. Jeff has been able to support us for, God, I've been a stay-at-home mom since Trevor was 1. Trevor's going to be 14, so I've been a stay-at-home mom for 13 years, and I've been working for about a year and a half, making decent money now. So me being a sub just works. It works great. Who knows if this position that I recently was offered, that just kind of randomly fell into my lap, will pan out. I mentioned to a few people today that, oh yeah, you know, they kind of dropped the buzz in my ear that this may be something that they offer to me, you know, even if it's just in a part-time basis, but you know, a steady job. And why not? You know, if I can, I will. If I can't, I won't. Number one is always my kids. I want to always be involved in their school and their lives as much as possible. We have been able to stay at home for a very long time, and frankly, we've gone through a job loss. He's made a lot less money than he has now, and we somehow always figure it out, and we're not loaded, and we don't make the best financial decisions, and we should have a lot more money, but we've been doing it as a single income family, that having the extra income is just nice. It's really, really nice. And do I sometimes feel like I'm going crazy? Yes. Do I know how working moms do it? No. I'm now trying to find the balance of doing all these jobs, maintaining all these jobs, and doing them to my best that I, you know, can do, as well as maintaining my home and maintaining my kids and making sure my kids are all doing well. Thankfully, all of my kids are doing very well in school. I'm not having any behavioral issues. They're all doing their homework. They're all doing everything that they need. Chore wise, we're getting there. They're helping out a little bit, but I have a major issue with that. I don't like relinquishing control, but at the same time, like, they have to help more. You know, the more mom works, the more mom needs help around the house, and that's very, very hard for me to do. But at the same time, I have high expectations, and I know that. But at the same time, like, a 14-year-old should be able to clean a bathroom. Like, I shouldn't walk into a bathroom and find it a mess. So people always ask, you know, why do you keep working? It's just because I can. You know, each year that I remember when all the kids were little and I would be in a grocery store with a baby strapped to me and a toddler strapped in the seat and death grip onto another kid's hands, just thinking like, how is this ever going to end? How is this ever going to get easy? How am I ever going to have time to do anything? And it's amazing to me now how much free time I truly have. I have hours to myself. I can go to the gym on a regular basis. I can hire a trainer through my gym and be able to, you know, do like good workouts. I can go grocery shopping by myself. I can go, just the freedom that you have, it just makes sense to work if you can. And I can, and I enjoy it. And I do need better time management, and I do need better, like, relinquishing control and stuff like that in a lot of situations, but I'll get there. But it's just, believe me, I know it doesn't feel like it when you're raising all those little kids, but it will happen, and it's just a glorious time. I was at a PTA meeting today, and we had a ton of kindergarten moms, and a bunch of them raised their hands to help because they're like, I've been waiting for this. Like, I've been waiting 6 years for this, to just get out of that, like, house stay-at-home mom life. And I still call myself a stay-at-home mom, and I probably shouldn't. I should probably call myself a work-at-home mom because I feel like I'm forever working. But for the most part, I am happy and content with my jobs. I just need a little bit better. A, I need to chill out. B, I need to relinquish control. And C, I need to just be okay that things aren't going to be the way that they were. But that answers that question that I get asked all the time of, why do you work? Why do you work so much? Why does it feel like you're always getting a new job? I'm keeping all my jobs. I just keep adding more. Like, as of today, right now, I have 4 jobs in a volunteer position, which is really like an unpaid job. And as of today, I worked at 4 of those. So that's life.